Trucks Guts.
G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Fred here from Cluny Garage, and in today's episode we're going to take you through a wrap up of our track day at Wakefield Park. Because I tell you what, look at the little blue demon up the top of the hill there. Look at that hitting the apex. Oh, it's good fun. The poor little thing, it's never been driven like that before in its life. So in today's episode we'll do a full wrap up, we'll show you a clip of racing around the Wakefield, our best lap ever, and show you how all the components held up. So she's a fairly underpowered car for a track like Wakefield, but it didn't go too bad. Have a look at the clip we're about to share with you. It's a minute 23 lap time. It's probably down the bottom end of those cars that are racing around Wakefield, but we beat some Toyota 86s and a Magna VRX, and we're even beating a Porsche at one point. But anyway, check out the following clip. It's only minute 20 seconds long. Have a look. Hope you enjoyed that clip. The poor little Getz revving its heart out there. So, how did it hold up? Good question. So I've just checked everything, and on the day, we had no power steering fluid issues. She didn't run hot. We had no Mandalorians or ghosts popping out here. Just wanted to show you a look on the dipstick there. We've still got an entire sump full of oil, and we do not have a blown head gasket. Head gasket! That's all good. And nothing else come loose. So the battery didn't come loose. We didn't hit any cam retarding in terms of over revving it or rev limiters or anything like that. It actually held up really well. And look, it's seriously underpowered at 1.4 litre. It's a 70 kilowatt engine, and we actually got as much out of it that we thought we were going to get. So I think a minute 23 is as good as this little power plant is going to deliver, because I was 90% throttle around the whole track. There's only maybe a couple of corners I could tidy up to maybe get a little bit different exit speed, but there might be a couple of tenths in it. That is it. But most of the pressure was on the wheels, tyres and braking. Have a look at these. So notice I didn't say braking. Braking held up really well. These are our new DBA rotors, and they didn't get hot. There's no little crack marks in them. The pads have still got an entire... Let's have a look around here so you can actually see what I'm showing here. Our pads got all crumbly out on our VE on our first track day, but these brakes held up really, really well. I'm happy with those. So if you're looking for some decent rotors for your nuggets, have a look at some DBAs. They're pretty good, slotted ones at that. All right, what didn't fare too well are our Nankangs. Well, they did fare well. That's being unfair. That was on the rear. Have a go at this. More wrinkles than that than God knows what. They held up really well, but they've had some heat in them. There's no doubt about that. That's a few heat cycles, and there's a lot of pickup there that you can see. That one was on the front, and we were running air pressures about 30 hot as well. So, sorry, 30 cold, and then we'd come out and get them down again. That's another one that was on the rear. You can see quite a lot of heat marking on that one too. These little Inkies, they held up beautifully. They were good. But you can sort of see those markings on here. She's definitely starting to walk around a bit, and nowhere near on that part of the wall. And that's the other front. So, but anyway, we bought them for exactly that. And this is what a brand new Nankang looks like. They're totally green, of course. But looks a bit different to old Shriveldy there. But that's all good. Now the rest of the car was perfect. In fact, we were not too loud for the noise test, even though we've pretty much got a can straight through exhaust. But as you can hear on the main straight, it was dead quiet compared to some of the other cars out there, so that was not a problem at all. From an interior perspective, we've just got a bit of a loose shifter knob that we've got to fix. We've got a big banging noise in the back here, and I actually think it's the rubber seal for the rear hatch. So we're gonna have to fix that because that's still. I wonder if other Getz owners have got this. But that knocking noise, it's definitely something a bit loose there. But that was all good. What else is there to share? God, we're pretty happy with it. You know, we revved the bejesus out of it. There's no doubt about that. It was seeing 6,500, 7,000 most of the time there on the track. And in earnest, here we are going up the hill, seriously searching for another 100 kilowatts or so, but that's all good. But anyway, we're going to take the car out to Luddenham. That's our next track day, and see how she goes there, because this little buzz box motoring around to the Luddenham type track should be very interesting. Alright, so when we head to Luddenham, I've got some new little shoes that have just come from Mr. Australia Post here for my birthday. Look at these. These are the first OMP Technica shoes that are in the country. They look very nice. Look at those. He flashes a rat in those. Doing a bit of Saturday night dancing with John Travolta. Oh, they look nice. So anyway, that's the last bit of my birthday present. So thank you, Mrs. Fred. All good. I have to test those out at Luddenham. They are not for the go-kart, and they'll get wrecked in the first session. All good. All right, YouTube. Short little vlog episode. The Nuggets is back. It's in one piece. Our Nankangs got hot. Our brakes are okay. Our engine's okay. And I hope you liked the little chicken noises that I made as Frankie was having a lose at the top of the hill there. Don't do it for Dale, do it for Brocky. Catch you later.